Welcome, Pisces. This is a reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. And if you're not sure where this is in your chart, you can do a quick Google search for a free astrology chart. And there are a couple of good websites that have calculators on them. It's really great to know where all these things are. So yes, Pisces, thank you for being here. My name is Rayne, and I am a psychic medium, tarot card reader, singer-songwriter, independent documentary filmmaker, humanitarian of many different types, and this is one of the ways that I'm helping to raise the vibration here on the planet. We all need to help raise the vibration, however it is that our gifts can assist the world. I'm going to keep preaching it. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep preaching it. Let's all step into our power. All right. And so, let's see, where is my lighter? This is a general reading. And so take what resonates, leave the rest. So what I like to say is time's an interesting thing. Time is relative. Like Einstein said, time is relative. And so if you are drawn to this reading, let's just say a year from now, you click on it and it resonates with you, that means it's your reading, okay? And so, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. I urge you to check out some of my other videos. I've done one for each of the signs, so check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs if you feel drawn to. And just take what resonates. If I don't resonate with you, then I urge you to check out some of the many other tarot card readers on YouTube. There are some really amazing ones. And so, yes, I'm just going to kind of get started here. So I'm burning the Palo Santo to help clear the energies. And so I started off with a prayer and set the intention. I'm going to ring this chime. It is loud, just FYI. And I urge you to take a nice deep breath with me and be present. Woo! Pisces. I ask my angels and my guides to be present with this reading today, to help the messages come through that need to be heard, to help bring clarity to our lives, or each of our individual and unique lives. I ask to be a clear conduit, a clear communicator of the messages, so that the words are the words that need to be said, the words that need to be heard. And I ask that it's in the greatest and the highest good of all involved. And so it is. All right. I've said my little prayer here. I'm going to work with a couple of different decks, as well as, I've got a couple of tarot decks and some oracle decks here, and we are going to get started. Let's clear the energy. What are the messages that we need to hear for the month of September 2019? Sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to hear? What are the messages that are coming through for us? And so when I'm channeling, a lot of times I get zenned out and I don't know, my brain does not function properly when I'm channeling. So, and I also get itchy face. So please excuse me if I am scratching my nose in the middle of channeling. What do Pisces need to hear for the for the month of September? So I've done all the other signs. It's the last sign I'm doing. I've done, trying to keep it at 20 to 30 minutes. All right. Beautiful Pisces. I love how creative you are, how in the flow you are, and how you have the ability to shift and adapt and change when necessary. We need that. It's such a beautiful way of being. What? No, 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 no. Too many cards. Too many cards, please. Yes. But anyway, Pisces, what do we need to hear for Pisces? Just 4 cards, please. Perhaps there's a lot of stuff going on here for our Pisces, okay? Ooh, okay. When I am doing these general readings, many scenarios come out, okay? So if I am doing a one-on-one reading, I'm able to tap into your personal energy, but For some of you, you're doing, you've been overthinking, so you took a break from the contemplation of perhaps a marriage or a committed relationship. That's not for everybody. That was for somebody. Okay, so we're going to let some, that was for somebody. Someone has taken a break about worrying about it. Okay, what's a message for Pisces? Pisces, you got good stuff going on. You're either defending something. Okay, I'm taking the bottom card as well. Okay. All right, there's some different scenarios going on here. For some of you, there's some deception going on that you had to defend against, that you knew about. You're not stupid. You defended against it. That's for some of you. For others of you, you're fighting for what you believe in. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this first card here. We're going to get, I do want to point out, at the bottom of the deck, I was told to look at the bottom of the deck. We've got 9 of Cups, and this is a very emotionally abundant energy. He has enough to share. He's ready to throw a party. He's got so many cups up there. He's ready to throw a party. Okay. Party. Maybe this is the party he wants to throw. I don't know. This is the, well, this is, some people say this is the twin flame card because it has the 11-11. So the 4 poles. Some people see 11-11. For some of you, perhaps it is the twin flame card. For some of you Pisces, this also is ceremony. This could be parties. This could be, I mean, for all I know, this is a baby shower or somebody else's wedding. I don't know. We don't know. We're going to get some more information. But we know that there's abundance here. There's abundance for you. There's abundance that you are ready to share. Perhaps with someone else. Perhaps with a group of people. All right. Let's get started. Okay. 4 of Swords. We've got 2 4s. We've got the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Swords is all about taking a mental rest. He's done overthinking things. He's just taking a breath. This is like stepping back and taking a breath and not overthink, just letting it all go. Stop overthinking things. It's really important to do that. We have 4 and 4. And then we have 7 and 7. 4, 4, and 7, 7. So then we have the 4 of Wands. And this is about celebrating, getting together, ceremonies. This is committed relationship. This is the twin flame card as well. For some of you. All right, now let's get into our 7s here. These 2 7s are, okay, we got the 7 of Wands and the 7 of, so we have Swords, Wands, Wands, Swords. Okay, passion and mind and what drives us. So this here, he's got the higher stance and he is defending something. He sees his defensive energy. These other wands are coming at him and he's just like deflecting. Does that make sense? Deflecting. So for some of you, you are defending something worth defending, but you have the higher stance. And so you will come out, you are coming out on top. You are on top. For others of you, you're fighting for a connection. Somebody out there is fighting for the connection. There is a connection, a deep connection, and you're fighting for it. But you know what? You've taken a rest from it. Okay. There's some different scenarios coming out here. But all these wands have leaves coming off of it. Pisces, you've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got the defensive energy, and then we've got the 7 of Swords. And this is the card of deception, deceit, sneaky behavior. Sneaky behavior. But it's not always negative. Again, sometimes we have to, somebody out there is fighting for the connection and they're also doing things under the, they don't want people to see what they're doing. It's sneaky, but it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be that somebody's deceiving someone or lying to someone. Sometimes we do things with the greater intent of not hurting another. Does that make sense? But I feel like there was a lot of overthinking involved at one point in time, but you've taken a break from that so that you can allow for things to unfold naturally. 4, 4, 7, 7. This is an interesting reading, guys. I'm receiving some interesting information. Someone is trying to sneakily, like I said, it's not negative. What I'm getting here is that this is not somebody lying. This is not someone fighting. This is like you're standing true to your own thoughts, what it is that you believe in, that is, you're passionate about it. And then you're going about it in a way that's kind of under the table. I'm trying to come up with the words to explain it. You're doing it on the outskirts. You're doing it so that you're not in the limelight. You're doing it behind the scenes. For some of you, it is a connection with another person. For others of you, this is because of the abundance. Yeah, there's a party. There's some kind of party involved. A physical party for some of you. The gathering of people that you know. Okay, we're going to pull some more cards out of a different deck. This is the Healing Light or Tarot deck. What do our beautiful Pisces need to hear? And it's going to help to elaborate on this this story that's here. Yeah, I mean, the Four of Wands is a beautiful energy, and so is the Four of Swords. Mental rest, in order to have mental clarity about something. The defensive energy and the deceptive energy, for some of you, you have been having to ward off some of this negative energy and stand in your own power. There has been some sneakiness. For some of you, someone has lied about something. But that's not for everybody. I feel like that's for a small few. I really do. I am sensing that this is not negative for the majority of you. Like, perhaps with some of you, someone has been doing something sneaky. I don't think that's for the majority of you. All right, what do our Pisces need to hear during this time? September. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do Pisces need to hear? No, that's too many cards. Just 3 or 4 cards, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or Pisces need to hear too many cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is up with the chunks of cards coming out? Really? I'm feeling like putting it back. I'm just not feeling those cards. I'm not going to pull them unless I feel them. That's just how I roll. You know? That's how you got to roll. You got to feel it. What is going on here? Pisces, there's some conflicting conflicting messages coming in, and I think because of the conflict, it has caused you to want to take this this state of mental rest away from things. Trying, you know, sometimes we don't need to try to figure everything out. Allow things to just unfold naturally, and that will lead to what it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay. All right. Okay, we got some more of the story here. Well, there has been an offering. So we got Queen of Cups energy here. So this is water sign energy. This is you. This is, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is you. Or someone else. Could be somebody else. She is open emotionally. She's open to give. She's open to receive. This is an abundant energy. She looks like she might be pregnant. She is very balanced in her emotions. Ooh, itchy nose. Yeah, opening to give and to receive. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Ooh, right. Okay, so that's right underneath this mental rest card. And I feel like you have taken a rest. This could be just recent past too. You've taken a rest from things in order to really get into your divine true nature, to really step and hone into your own personal power, to be in that state of emotional giving and receiving. Underneath the Four of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, we've got a lot of wand energy here. Passion. To me, this is the card of taking off. See how he holds 2 wands? I'm itching. Oh my gosh, like crazy. He holds the 2 wands and he's blasting off. This, I call the Two of Wands the card of blasting off. A decision has been made. A decision has been made, and now you're moving forward. For some of you, you're moving forward on a committed relationship. That's what I see. You have thought about things. You have relaxed. You've come to a realization. You've made a decision. A decision has been made to move forward on this ceremony, this marriage, this committed relationship, this unification of people. It could be, like I said, it could just be a party. You might have made a decision to be a part of a ceremony, somebody else's wedding, perhaps. Perhaps you didn't really agree with their unifying, and now you've decided to support them. That was for somebody. That is not a message for most people. For the majority of you, there is a beautiful, beautiful, loving relationship right there. You got to make the decision to say yes, because it's going to blast off. It's blast off time. All right, so then we have the Empress. The Empress is major arcana, okay? This is substantial energy here. This is abundant. She has embodied all of the four queens. She's embodied the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. She is everything in one. She is sharp-minded. She is grounded. She is fiery as hell. And she is also incredibly in touch with her feelings. This is also the card of pregnancy. Because this Queen of Cups looks pregnant, and the Empress usually signifies pregnancy, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, there's a pregnancy involved in your decision making. But there has been some defensiveness surrounding this Empress energy, okay? Maybe you had to defend and stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what is right. Stand up for what you believe, what you know to be right for you, okay? It's very important to do so. Okay, so underneath this deceptive energy, the Seven of Swords energy, we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is all about moving away from things that are no longer serving. There are these 8 cups right here. See that? And he's walking away. He's walking toward the horizon. He's walking toward these mountains here, and above is the moon. So he's really in touch with and in tune with his natural cycles, the natural phases of things, his emotions. He's really in touch with it, and his emotions, his intuition is saying to leave behind that which is not serving. Okay? And you have done so. Perhaps for some of you, you have been doing that, or you are being told to do that, or urged. The universe supports you in leaving behind things that no longer serve you. Perhaps do it, maybe not in the limelight so much. Maybe just kind of do it behind the scenes. This guy's sneaking around here. Perhaps for some of you, the sneaky behavior of someone else or others has caused you to want to leave behind. You're leaving behind something that is deceptive and sneaky. But a decision is being made. And it has to do with this Four of Wands energy. And some people, like I said, look at it as the 1111 card, the twin flame card, whatever you want to call it. I don't like labels. Twin flame, soul mirror souls, soulmate, whatever it is. I don't know. But I do see that a decision is being made in the realms of this ceremony, this party. Like I said, maybe you are deciding to support someone else's wedding. Maybe you are supporting someone else's endeavors of love. But I do see you blasting off straight into this. So like for the majority of you, you are deciding to move forward on a committed relationship. You've thought about it long and hard. You relaxed. You allowed your intuition to take hold. You now are ready to offer your cup to another and receive from another. Not all of you, but some of you, that is what is happening. I like it. I like it. I don't know. Gosh. We're going to pull some cards from an oracle deck. I don't know. Yeah, there's for some of you, you're choosing to leave this more defensive. Like on one side of you, you've got this defensiveness, the deception, and on the other side, you have the emotional, abundant, the Queen of Cups, taking a rest. But yes, it is a good idea for you. If you have not already taken a mental break, it's a good time to do so. The decision will be made and clarity will be gained from you doing so. And also staying open. Stay open. All right. What are the messages for our beautiful, beautiful Pisces? All right. This is the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Earth magic. What are the messages for our beautiful Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What are the messages that need to come through? Just one or two cards, please. Just one or two cards. I'm sorry. I'm like, there's ceremony right there. Ceremony. Ceremony. All right. For some of you, this is a ceremony. Someone else's wedding or your own wedding, or I don't know. That is backed up by this. This is the ceremony. For some of you, okay, I'm getting with the ceremony card. This mental break could be the fact that you decide to go to a ceremony, a sacred ceremony, a plant ceremony, like ayahuasca, psilocybin, maybe even just a vision quest, maybe just a sweat lodge or something. Your own ceremony, creating your own sacred ceremony in your own space, out in nature, whatever that is for you, that is going to bring you some of the mental clarity, okay? Now, I did pull, oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not make this about a love reading, but it's a fucking love reading, okay? For a lot of you, okay? The eagle, communion. What do we do when we commune with another? We offer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and channel. There's a couple of different messages. First of all, we've got the eagle communing with the man, and the man is communing with the eagle. They are learning from each other. They're gaining insight from one another. The eagle has the ability to fly high and oversee many, many things from a very high perspective, okay? And the man is able to see things in a completely different way than the eagle. But together they can gain from each other, bringing together these two different energies in order for the greater good of all, okay? I do, and here with the two, this is bringing together two different energies, okay? The eagle and the man together, offering an emotional offer. But, okay, and I wanted to say that, but also in the realms, if this is a love reading for you, I see ceremony, and underneath it, I have to show you this, okay? Ancestors, generation. What would the ancestors do? Would they engage in a ceremony? Maybe. But the communion, and when people get married, I want to say we commune. When two people decide to express love from one another and they go into a committed relationship, that is the communion, okay? So for some of you, this is a love reading. A love reading. I see love here. But, and I've seen that within all of the readings so far. This is a beautiful, powerful time for many people right now. Communing with others, though, I want to point out, if you're going to somebody else's, like, party, if it's a party, a ceremony of someone else's that you are being a part of, or just being an active supporter of, this communion between two other souls, it will cause enlightenment for you. You will gain from it. You will gain enlightenment from it. All right, so I am going to pull one more card, and then we're going to end it right here. Okay, so this is the journey of the universal. This is the Universal Love Oracle deck. Really beautiful cards. Yeah, there we go. Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear for September? What are the messages that Pisces needs to hear for September 2019? What does Pisces need to hear? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September. Pisces. What you got going on, Pisces? Goodness, but there's some struggle. I see a little bit of inner struggle going on. That's why it's suggested to take a mental break if you have not already done so. Perhaps that's what you've already done, is you just came back from a ceremony and you've had a new enlightenment toward a situation in your life that is very clear to you now. Very clear to you. Maybe you've been communing with the other world, with the divine. Oh, I'm going to pull another one too. There's a lot of purging that has been going on. Wow. I might read from the deck too. That is so weird. Okay. So weird how these things work. Okay. So this card came out for two of the other signs. I think it was Virgo and maybe Scorpio. The gateway. The gateway. What a powerful symbol this is. It looks like a moon. The whole thing looks like a moon. Then we have the water with the almost like the moon reflection. And we have like the stars there, cosmic energy. It's almost like there are beings dancing in the sky there and below. This is communion. So above, as above, so below. The communion of the opposing forces within one. To be in touch with one's feelings. Pisces, this is a beautiful card for you. Okay? And what I did pull, maybe some of you have come back from ceremony or you've done your own ceremony, but I feel like a lot of you have been purging this, the sorrow, okay? And sorrow is a very natural feeling. Things make us sad, and expressing and feeling those feelings is how we can release and heal it, okay? So I feel like for some of you, you have been going through that. If you have not, if you've been blocking it off, I urge you to open yourself up, to allow those tears to flow, to allow those feelings to go through you so that you can feel cleansed and whole and renewed. And that could be through ceremony. I'm an advocate for plant ceremonies. I am. They're powerful. Or even just a sweat lodge. But you are the gateway. And when you become the gateway, when you go through the gateway and you become the gateway, you are that to others as well. Perhaps you lead ceremonies. Perhaps someone out there, perhaps someone out there does lead ceremonies. And in the leading of a ceremony, perhaps some of you are about to marry somebody. Somebody out there might be marrying somebody. Or maybe you lead ceremonies, like maybe you are the leader of a circle, like a plant healing circle, perhaps. And in leading the ceremonies, it's allowing for you to open up yourself, okay? And maybe you're helping others commune. Purging of the sorrow through that gateway. There's a lot of scenarios here, Pisces, and I know how Pisces are. I don't know how Pisces are, because what I was going to say are Pisces are here and there and everywhere, and they're flowy and they're so creative, and they're just in that flow, in that divine flow. Step into your beautiful divine flow. It's allowing you to commune. But I was going to say communion is that there's so many scenarios being played out here, because I feel like Pisces, you know, each and every single one of you is unique, as we all are. And so it doesn't surprise me that there are many, many different scenarios playing out here today. I hope this resonated with someone out there, or many of you. Goodness, there's some really good stuff going on here, though. This is positive. This is very positive. Even within that sorrow, it's positive. Because here, I love this. This is your card right here, Pisces. Look at that. Queen of Cups. It's a soft energy, but it's very flowy and beautiful and nurturing. And I love it. I love it. And I love you. Whew, wow. Well, if you like my energy, if you like this reading, give it a thumbs up so that it comes up in the searches. Other people can hear the message. Yes, and if you want to get notified as to when I upload new content or when I go live or any of that, hit that little bell icon and you'll get notifications. Pisces, I send you so much love and so much good energy. That things work out the way they need to for the month of September. May this all be exactly what you need in the timing that you need it. I'm sending you lots of good energy. I will leave it at that. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, be well.